Nair right here. How you doing on this beautiful Friday? I'm so happy to be here today because I released my brand new album, Life is Beautiful, right today, streaming everywhere. Just go online and you could find it. I did that for you. I also did that because last year I said, you know what nobody's ever done? Made 9 albums in 9 months. I'm going to do one album a month, and I did it. I wrote it, performed it, mixed it, produced it, and put it right out so you could check it out. Before I go any further, I'd like to address a comment that somebody left on my last video about drag shows being protected under the First Amendment. Somebody had a problem with drag shows for minors. Hey, look, if you're doing the hard labor of working in a mine all day, chipping away at the stone, Aerosmith, hey, you deserve some entertainment at night. Who am I to get in your way? Freedom of speech and the First Amendment is not just about you being able to have your freedom of speech, but other people having their freedom of speech. Sacrosanct, all right? All right? Me too. Hey, I'm an equal opportunity free speaker. That's what the Constitution's about. If you're going around telling other people what not to do, that ain't what the First Amendment's about. That's actually against the First Amendment. If you're saying I'm a constitutionalist, I put it in my pocket. Hey, guess what's in my pocket? There's something in my pocket. It belongs across your face, and I keep it very close to me in a most peculiar place. I guess you didn't know it, but you guessed it all the while. I'll take it out and put it on. It's a great big brownish smile. Hey, I'm hoping you're all smiling out there today. So look, life is beautiful. It's spelled beautiful, but you're never going to look at that word the same way again, ain't you? Oh, I don't think so. Oh, I love you, darling. Hey, thank you very much, Shaquille O'Neal. Hey, always good to see you too. Your favorite record, really? Well, look. When I put out my first record, Truth or Nair, last July, I was just kind of like clearing my throat, right? Funk you and put my videos out and stuff like that. I'm so hard to resist. Since then, I've realized that TikTok is a tricky place. Y'all, they don't want to include some of the intellectual smut that I provide. So it's got to be a little tricky. I got to thread the needle, right? I thread it like the needle that I'm threading, right? Like that. It's crazy. So in order to do that, I can't really sing any of my songs over here. I could tell you the contents of some of them, but I got to kind of make it in euphemisms and metaphors and things like that. Oh, Shaquille, you know what I'm talking about. That's right. It's like climbing a mountain. And then I turned around. I felt a landslide and I flowed it down. That's right. But I didn't slow it down, y'all. So look, if you listen to my records, you know I got a great sense of humor, but I also got great respect for women. Ladies, if you're out there, ladies, I'm talking to you. Gentlemen, listen. Listen up. Listen. Ladies, I'm talking to you. Mad respect, all right? Especially women of color. Nothing on women of no color, but if you're pale as a ghost, I still care about you, but we see the struggle in each other. It's part of empathy, all right? This whole business of being woke is just having empathy for other people and seeing the struggles in other people. Come on, y'all. This ain't hard. This ain't hard. That Jesus guy talked about it all the time, right? The least among us and all that. I'm talking unity. There's something they put in the title of the country, the United States of America. The word united is very interesting, isn't it? It does not mean disassociate, disassemble, us versus them, and all that kind of stuff. Hey, your mother and I once flew United. They had to pry us out of the bathroom with a crowbar. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, so listen, life is beautiful. This album, I brought out a couple of big things that you're going to hear on there that you're going to say, Beau Nair, I've been listening all along. I can't believe you waited this long to just listen. I'm going to not just give it all to you on the first record. I was also kind of exploring myself. This is my first rollout of my music, right? But I created all this music myself. Lockdown and pandemic with a giant jar of one thing and a giant jar of another thing and enough food to last me and no company but my mind. And as you know, on the highway of my mind, we go many, many places, don't we? Yes, we do. We fly that freak flag, don't we? Hey, we fly it high. That we do. Flying high again, just like Ozzy Osbourne or Sloan. Hey, peace to Randy Rhoads. We just passed the date of his passing. Very sad that young guitar playing, man, he was just amazing. Taken too soon. Stay off the small planes, y'all. There's songs on my new record about everything from squirtings and Cinco de Mayo and fingers and coffee and frying pans. It's great. I think you're really going to like it. And I think some of these songs going to crawl under your skin. There's the big single is Dynamite Poussoir, a little term I have for a special place. You know what I mean? Special place when you do special things with special people that you love. Hey, and I love you. You know I do. So y'all may know that I hang out here sometimes and I hang over on the Instagram sometimes. I know people been hating on the Instagram and I get it. I do. But the thing about the Instagram as opposed to the TikTok is I can sing my songs over there. Right? Songs that involve parts of my body and appendages and things that I just can't spill out. I understand there's a sensibility over here. People putting up little eggplants and stuff like that. I don't want to do that. I also can't imbibe the Dubois that I tend to fire up. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. I'm just using lingo from the streets, man. Way back in the streets, way back in the day, way back in the daisy. Hey, to the Spice Girls, may you reunite soon. Emma Bunton, gosh, if I don't see you in person someday, I think I might blow my lawns. Listen, y'all, if you have a favorite musical act and they're coming around, go see them. Don't wait. I once waited. I said, I'll see Nirvana next time. Man, I really blew that one. But you know what I mean? You got to go see some people when you've seen them. And it doesn't matter. Tickets expensive and stuff like that. You can get your way in. Be like the Mentos commercial with the keyboard walking in with the pair of Mentos in your pocket. I don't read Mentos and stuff like that. Come on, man. I have some Mementos. Things I kept around me. I also have a big old steaming mug of coffee. That's right. Is that a drug? Huh? Caffeine? Can I talk about that on the show? Sweet and creamy, just like your grandma. Tell her biscuits are the best I ever had. I'm a sucker for a nice, tasty biscuit, y'all. Buttery, crusty on top, fluffy in the middle, and maybe a little moist underneath. Cheers to the biscuits that leave butter on your lips. That's what I'm talking about. My lips have been finely buttered by many biscuits. My mustache is actually soaked in biscuit butter. If you didn't know that, you now know something about Beau Nair you may not have realized before. Now, I'll do a crescent roll now and then, and certainly love a French loaf, but when it comes down to muffins, and it comes down to all the muffins that have ever graced these beautiful lips, I think your granny may have the best muffin recipe that I've ever tasted. She also did some kegels with her bagel. Oh, man. I got a song about that on my new record about... this is something I can talk about on the TikToks. Hey, it's not all dirty stuff. Come on. And even if it's just dirty stuff, it's done in a way where it's kind of tasteful. You're like, hey, man, I appreciate that. My perineum is sacrosanct. It is, really. I mean, you keep that to yourself. Don't let anybody touch you where the sun don't ever shine, unless you're out at a nudist colony. Now, I don't know, and you're playing hide-and-go-seek or pin the tail on my donkey. You all know my idea of starting a one-man Madonna tribute called Madonga. I think that's going to be a winner, or maybe a wiener. I don't know. A lot of things happen in the world of Beau Nair, sometimes suddenly. So this song is about cold butter melting on hot toast, right? And as a man, I'm probably the same with many men out there, maybe a few ladies too, that feeling of being the hot toast and melting the cold butter of somebody's heart, where they say, wow, I'm feeling all warm and melty. You know when you put the butter on the toast, it starts to melt around and the little crispy edges. It's so nice, isn't it? So that's what we call a metaphor, Shaquille O'Neal. All right? Yeah, you know that. It is like a grease pig, sorry. I'm reading a little funny here. Shaquille tends to type too fast, gets very excited when he sees me. Y'all, there's some people who are big fans of Beau Nair, and they know what's up. Shaquille ain't the only one. I just don't mention some of the people who come in here because they're coming in for attention, and they got enough attention being big stars out there. But me and Shaquille, we go way back. I never met the guy, but wow, some of the comments that he leaves pale in comparison to the pictures he sent me in the DM. He sent me some, dare I say, dick pics. Dick Van Dyke. Wow, it was great. I loved it. Anybody that knows I'm a big fan of Dick Van Dyke. Dick Sargent, of course, and Dick York from Bewitched. You got to switch between your different dicks. You often wondered if somebody's name is Richard, why they would choose that as a name, knowing what they know now. I mean, they changed the name of Wang Computers. They were tired of that. Siemens, still around. Go figure. Sometimes when a company has that name, Dick's Sporting Goods, they know what they're doing. They know people are laughing, but guess what? They're passing the name around. And some guy named Richard's going, you're darn tootin'. That's what they call me, Mr. Sporting Goods, right here. So hopefully y'all take that to heart. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to jump on over to the Instagram. And I'm going to just fly off the handle. I'm going to sing a couple of the new songs from the new record. I'm going to sip a little of this coffee and tell a couple more tall tales. And then we're going to hang out. But this weekend, you have a job to do. Go support a drag show. No, just kidding right now. I'm going to start dressing up in a dress right here. Woo, check it out. And I'm not going to do that, ladies and gentlemen. I'll do that if I want to, but I'm not going to do that now. And I ain't going to do it for you. Yes, Shaquille, I should start an OnlyFans. You guys want to see an OnlyFans where I salaciously touch parts of my body that aren't quite sexual, but make them feel kind of, ooh, erotic. Hey, I never knew the collarbone could feel like that. Wow, we have a couple of collarbone fetishes. See about that. How about that? Anything in the world, somebody's got a fetish, right? Whew, nostrils. Somebody out there, I'm telling you, nostrils. Gosh, man. This Shaquille, come on, man. I ain't going to say that. It's the TikTok. We got to be nice to the people out there. So listen, people. I'm going to take my special ring there, and I'm going to go ring a ding over on the Instagram at Beau Nair Country. You know where to find me. I also put my stuff up on the YouTube. Seems that the shorts over there are starting to take fire, so I like that. Hey, man, anywhere I can find you. And on the YouTube, I can put some stuff you can't do anywhere, but I can do it on the YouTube. So I got a couple where I accidentally used some really, really inappropriate language, and I think that it was funny. So don't go here and don't go on the Instagram, but you find it on the YouTube and say, whew, man, that smells good. All right, y'all. I love you like Billy Joel, just the way you are. And we going to talk soon. Go listen to my record, Life is Beautiful, right now. Beau Nair.